themselves. They take care of the basketball, and they execute what they do in terms of their game plan.
You were on Alan Huddleston as hard as anybody on your team tonight with the 3 carry calls that went against him. How proud of him were you when he stepped up and hit that big 3 for you?
I was proud of him. He hung in the game. He had a tough night, and I said to him in front of the team just a little while ago, you have to make adjustments as the game goes along. How the game's been officiated, no different for the post guys. If they're letting guys be physical in the post guys have to adjust. On the perimeter, they were really watching him carrying that basketball tonight. He had to really adjust to the game, adjust to the officiating. Okay, take care of the basketball, go one direction, initiate offense, and get it going. There's no need for those empty possessions. We can't have those.
It seemed like all your veterans stepped up down the stretch. The freshman Marvell Harris had a hand too. But Tyler Johnson, some big-time shots, some big-time dishes. And how about Kevin Foster was here with you, double-double tonight, 15 points, 10 boards.
Kevin's been doing a great job all year long in terms of rebounding the basketball, especially on the defensive end for us. He's early on this season right now, if he didn't get the rebound, we're looking around and see who else is going to get the rebound. But he's done a really good job in that regard. He gave us a low post presence tonight, and he's getting better and better every night out in terms of that. And I think this year he's really put himself in a position, the start of the year, unlike a year ago, for a really good campaign for us this year and stuff, just based on his conditioning and where he's at right now for us.
He was great with foul line tonight, 8 of 10. Your team as a whole came through, got to the line a lot, and converted quite well.
We did. I mean, we really wanted tonight. We made a conscious effort to play downhill. I thought the last ball game we were playing a lot of east and west, and we weren't really putting pressure on the basket, putting pressure on the paint. We did a much better job of that tonight, and making these guys have to stay in front of us.
You had a hard time staying in front of Lorenzo McLeod, who finished with 20 points, got to the line quite a bit. Is that kind of a taste of some of the guards you're going to see throughout this season?
He was crafty tonight. He was really good. He went right at us. We knew, coming into the ball game, we had to play him as a driver. He was a guy that really needs time to get into a shot, and really wanted to play him to where he was making contested jump shots and staying out of the paint. But we were over aggressive, I think, at times in guarding him and gave him a little bit too much. Crowded his space a little bit more and just went around and got to the paint and kind of did what he wanted to do for a little while.
I don't want to hog all the questions, but I'll throw one more at you. You're back on the road Monday night against Cal Poly. When will you decide whether or not that's going to be Bulldog debut for Big Robert Upshot?
Well, Robert has made a lot of really good progress. He really has. Training staff's done a great job with him. He's had a chance to get another look by Dr. Hansen, and they feel good about where he's at right now at the present time. He's been cleared, and we held him out tonight because we want to put Robert in the best position. We're not going to rush his process. We're not going to throw him in there when he's not ready right now. We want to get a little bit more practice time prior to him getting a little game time. But Monday night he's going to get a chance to get a little bit of action. I don't know how much and how long, but he'll get a little taste of it and stuff. So we're going to ease him back in this process. And not just throw him out there and expect him to be out there and be a 30-minute guy for us. That's not going to happen. We're gonna take it slow with him and bring him along.
Fair enough. We'll take more questions from the media. We have a microphone. Mario Gomez, Scott.com.
Coach, talk about the second half. Foster with a 3-point, give you the 5-point lead. Seems like after that point, you guys struggled to kind of build on leads and miss shots and turnovers. Just what was going on with the team at that point?
Well, to be honest with you, we didn't come out with the kind of defensive intensity we needed in the first half. I thought our defensive intensity was much, much better in the second half. Guys came out with more of a mindset that we're going to sit down and really guard right now. Now that these guys just come in and execute their offense. We did a better job of trying to rebound the basketball. They out-rebounded us in this game here and stuff, but I thought we did a better job overall in terms of our defensive intensity. That was the difference in the game between that and points off turnovers. I mean, we had 11 turnovers at halftime and had 19 points off turnovers. We ended up, I think we finished with 17 for the game. That's the difference in the game in the second half right there. Taking care of the basketball, executing, and not giving up easy baskets.
You guys weren't able to pull away in the second half like you felt. You guys increased defensive intensity, but still kind of, they hung around. They took that lead with 4 minutes left.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to be in games like this all year. We're going to grind it out. We're grinders. That's who we are. Our program is built on defense and taking a lot of pride in trying to get stops and then going down and executing, getting better on offense as well and understanding what we're trying to get done from an offensive standpoint. But, you know, anytime you play again the Coach Thomason's team, you're not gonna come in and knock them out on you know, one blow. It's gonna be a 40-minute game. You're going to play till the whistle goes off, or the horn goes off.
Next question from the Collegian.
Yeah, Coach, Jason from the Collegian here. Can you talk a little bit about your transition game tonight? It seems like your team was in a lot of good opportunities to score some easy transition buckets, and then for whatever reason they were slipping and sliding. Were you happy with the transition game tonight, both on offense and defense, and do you think you need to improve that?
Jason, we definitely, you know, obviously as the year goes along, we're going to continue to grow with this team right now. A lot of new faces, guys getting familiar with playing with each other. You know, those are advantage points. When we have advantages, you know, we had, you know, early in the year, that was the difference in the Texas game. You know, we convert some of those, we win that ball game. You know, and we're getting better with that. We've got a number of different drills that we worked on the last couple of days, trying to work on getting better with 5-on-3s continuously. When we score the basketball, and, you know, those are key possessions for us right there. I mean, especially when we have point-blank situations. You know, we have one late in the game, we'll let that ball go through his hands there a little bit. We have to convert those. But we're getting better, and we're getting better, I think, converting from offense to defense as well. Is there room for improvement for both of those? No doubt about it, and we'll get better as the year goes along.
Okay. My last question is for Kevin. Kevin, 15 points, 10 rebounds tonight. Great all-around game by you. How comfortable are you feeling in Coach Terry's system? Are you expecting more games out of yourself like this in the future, especially with big opponents coming up like UCLA, UNLV, San Diego State?
Yeah, I definitely do. I feel real comfortable. I love the system. It works. It works inside out, so it kind of like benefits me in a way. And I do look forward to playing the same way that I played tonight against the bigger opponents.
It's Kevin Foster, our Bulldog player of the game with 15 points, 10 rebounds. Kevin, did it feel different for you tonight? Being at home, you came out pretty aggressive. You looked really confident out there.
Yeah, I was. I feel like on the first couple of games, I've been offensively, I've been slow, trying to find my shot, trying to get in the rhythm, down in the post and everything. Coach been asking me to be more aggressive down low and stuff, and I feel like I just couldn't get my rhythm going, but I felt like I found it tonight, so I feel like it's gonna be good for the rest of the year.
How much ribbing did you catch from your teammates for the dunk that didn't go down?
I got a lot from them. I really thought I personally thought I really made it, but it rolled out. I was upset about that, but it happens sometimes.
And the rebound to get the opportunity was very impressive. The other thing that was impressive is not in the box score. You got 3 steals, but no blocks here. But you had the rejection of the year so far from an eyeball perspective. Does it still mean as much to you when you throw a shot out of there like that, even though someone else fouled the shooter?
Still means a lot. Just let them know that there's a presence down there. Shot block.
Fair enough.
Any other questions? Thank you. That concludes our press conference.